In today's video, I'm going to be playing Moapid Speed Bonanza. For some reason, you guys seem to love it when I play in Bonanza game modes, and Speed Bonanza is pretty much the only Bonanza game mode I'll ever do on my channel, dude. I hate the regular one, man. It takes way too long, so that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to, of course, be showing you guys the strategy that never loses. We are talking about Super Ice Farm, and I'm going to show you guys how to execute it. If you haven't seen any of my previous videos, then enjoy, and of course, you know, if you have seen them, then enjoy regardless. Maybe you find this entertaining, but do me a quick favor, guys, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it, you know, if you haven't already, and of course like that smash button. Let's see if we can hit 1 like for today's video. That is the goal, so one of you guys just go down, hit the like button real quick, and yeah, let's just get right into the first game. All right, so we got our super, our ice, and our farm, and we're playing on interchange for the first map. So I'm actually going to be trying to address some of the questions that I get a lot on these videos that some people might not understand. And this is like, first of all, this is like the meta strategy for this arena. It's simply just the best. Like you're not gonna find a better strategy. So yeah, one of the things that people ask me is, why do you just let your balloons leak down in the beginning? Well, that is because our only main source of defense right now is the ice, and we kind of want to be a little bit conservative with our lives. Like we don't want to leak too many, but at the same time, we do want to sacrifice a lightning bolt every once in a while farming. Greeting with farms is very important. As you can see, that's what I'm doing right now, and I am sending him some regular pink balloons to just get lives past him. So as you can see, that's kind of where my focus is right now. And then of course I use the lightning bolts to not leak down too many lives here. Anyway, round number 5, I'm just gonna continue to send him stuff because he's going the same strategy that I am, so you know, I might as well. Right now, I'm also going to go for a Super Monkey just to help defend right now, and he goes for Super Monkey himself. I'm not going to send him anything because he's playing like quite passive, and so am I. Anyway, as you can see, I have Lightning Bolt, genetically enhanced crops, and then I have the Big Balloon Buster. Big Balloon Buster, probably the best power for this, in my opinion. Anyway, the second thing people ask is, how do I get camo detection? For those who don't know, the 4-2 glue, so the left side glue, or sorry, not glue, ice. The left side ice, let me speak correctly here, actually has camo detection, and it will de-camo any balloons whenever it like hits them first time. So that's why that is pretty good. And also another question that I often get when playing this strategy is, why BIAs? Like, why not factories? They give more money, right? And yeah, you would be right, except the BIAs give more money going into the late game, whereas factories are better for temporary money, if that makes sense. So yeah, also right here I have 3 factories, then I'm gonna genetically enhance crops them, and that's when I start going for BIs. Now over here, as you can see, I am actually going to get up a viral frost first of all. And by the way, look here, if you look at the viral frost, frozen balloons freeze other balloons that come in contact, can detect camo. So yeah, that is kind of what you want. Look how it removed the camo balloon on that one. That is how you do it, boys. There you go. Now, what I want to do is just go for BIAs fully, because BIAs is truly the best thing you can do right here when playing the strat. So I'm also going to sell these, and that's because BIA is going to give you eco, which is going to give you a lot more money late game, and you do need a lot of money with this strategy, which is why you want to get as many BIAs as possible. And of course, max out your BIAs, very important because they will fill them up sooner. So yeah, not very important, but I will say go for a 2-4 BIA, especially here. You have the money, and it's just a good tip, like overall. Anyway, the reason you want to focus mostly on farms right now is because it's actually quite easy to defend anything. We have our camo detection, so any balloons will not get past this. If he sends Moabs, BFBs, anything, we have a freaking Super Monkey that we can just upgrade. Like, it's easy as that. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Also gonna get up a few more of these up at the top here. And now, I want to start getting down my, my Super Monkeys right here. So first of all, I am quickly going to try and go for like an even amount of eco here. If I can. There we go. Just because I like even numbers, but that's my thing. Alright, I'm gonna go for a Sun God right here. Of course, he can send me BFBs on round 20, but I'm gonna show you how to defend that if he does. Right now, what I am going to do is I am going to collect all of these. Try and fit as many BIAs as possible. Your defense doesn't actually really matter until, I want to say, CMGs. Anyway, now what you want to do, your temple, whenever you go for it, go for a 3-0 super monkey right here. Reason for the 3-0, you do not want super range because it consumes everything within like range of the super monkey, which means if I upgrade to super range, the range will get larger and more things will get consumed. That is also how I can place temples so close to each other. But if I place down another one over here, that should be good, and then I can place down another over here. So that's kinda seems like a plan. Also, do want to sell this one and then sell that one and get up one more like up here-ish. There we go. And I can always just buy these back. Now what you want to do for sacrifices, you want to sacrifice $30,000 worth of each tower to make the temple max. So now it's going to be as good as it possibly can get. And I am also going to rebuy my BIAs because free money. And this is actually a pretty even game. So honestly, this just comes down to who has more towers, who has the best timing. So yeah, this one is actually going to be quite interesting. I'm going to quickly collect everything here again. There we go. Now we have 18,000 eco, and we're about to get like another few thousand. So we're doing pretty good eco-wise. I am going to sell this though and go for another temple. Probably over here is fine. I think I'll just fit this there. Yeah, this looks to be good. So I'm going to go for these ones, and I do want another one up here as well. And the reason I'm placing the super monkeys is to see that they are outside of the range, because it can be hard to compare to a temple. So that's just why. Anyway, go for your sacrifices here to make the temple stronger and upgrade. And then I do the same thing over here with the other one. Bam. And upgrade. And when you upgrade, make sure you haven't upgraded to super range, because it's gonna make everything so much worse. Like, trust me, you will not like it. Anyway, I'm gonna sell all of these now, and then we are going to get these up. There we go. And we can also get in like one more down here. I think we can only fit like one in the middle, I think. So yeah, that's gonna have to be this one right here. But we can, I'm not gonna go for it yet. First, I'm gonna go for these ones. So upgrade, sacrifice all of these. There we go. And then after, by the way, notice how after I get up a temple, that's when I upgrade to the range. Like, I get the super range on it afterwards, just because the range still matters. Like, you still want the super range and the epic range, just because like it gives you a lot more range. But wait until after you got your temple up. All right, here you go. Gonna upgrade to another one, and so far so good. Like, yeah. Bam, gonna collect all of this. And as you can see, we're already like running a little tight on money. So what I am going to do now is place down some more BIAs here. There we go. Just kind of wherever I can fit them, really. Like, we have a pretty good amount of money right now. And now I am going to fill up the rest of the map here with temples. And then still try and make sure that I get as much money as possible, because we are getting into quite a late game right now. So I'm going to place this here and place the final one here. And this is pretty simple. Like, this map is so simple to place temples on, because you can fit an exact amount. So honestly, this is just beautiful. Upgrade that, this and that. Bam. And a Tech Terra, and there we go. Upgrade this, Tech Terra, bam, bam, bam. And these shouldn't really take too long. It just, you know, timing them, placing them right is probably, you know, the hardest part, but you'll get used to that, and you'll make sure everything is okay. So at this point right now, what I want to do is place down quickly just some more BIAs kind of wherever. That's going to help out a bit. And then what I want to do next is go for ice. We need absolute zeros, and we need a good amount of them. We can't rush yet because we're only on round 35, so rushing yet doesn't really do too much. But we do want to go for a few of these. We have a lot of money right now, so I'm going to sell a lot. I want to go for like 12 to 14 ice stalls, And the reason we want this many, you might wonder, is actually just because the more the better, because they only slow down what's on the screen, and sometimes like when things get close to the end, that is kind of when you need them. So right now I can fit one up here, which is pretty nice. And yeah, I think this is probably it. We can fit a few more down here, so I'm gonna do that, and then the rest of the map is just gonna be filled up with technological terrors. I am gonna be upgrading these to the left side because it does add more piers, and because I have the money for it. But if you don't have the money for it, then I would just recommend upgrading the tech terrors to 0.4. But yeah, now you just want to spam like as many of these as you can, and then it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of power he has. If he has damage boost, then he already lost. But the thing is, this guy has actually managed to play stuff down quite well. Like he fit all the temples, and he got down a bunch of defense. So like he's doing really well. And we're almost doing the same damage. As you can see, if you look closely, you'll notice that I am killing the tower, like the balloons here, slightly faster than he is. I'm popping them just like a millisecond before. So you can see that there's not a big difference between me and this guy right now. Like, we are both pretty much in the end game here. Anyway, now I am getting to a point where I can barely see anything, so I am just placing down more stuff right now. Here we go. I can place down a few more of the ice, so I'm gonna do that. And maybe if I can place down one of these, that'll help. There we go, and I'm gonna sell these because we have so much money anyway. And round 33, I think we'll start to send now because we're gonna be able to send over 70 CMGs. And then I'm gonna go for a few more of these. Gonna slow everything down. He uses Big Balloon Beatdown, so here we go. We both got our map filled up. And this is why I need so many ice, because look how fast they are. It's incredible. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my own Big Balloon Buster. First of all, he's using the Big Balloon Beatdown, which is fair enough, but I think I prefer the Big Balloon Buster. But it'll come out to a test. We'll see. Every time I see two new CMGs on screen, that's when I use an ice ability. And you can see we're running out of ice ability pretty quick, so I actually need more of them. Bam, that's another 2 CMGs. He says well done. I definitely think looks like we'll be the one winning this. I'm gonna go ahead and go for one more Big Balloon Buster here. Absolute 0. Let's keep on sending. And this is like where the intense game is. So here we go. Let's see, let's slow everything down. It's becoming an intense end game. Let's slow them down. And we end up taking the win. GG, he choked. So yeah, that is probably the most simple way that I can explain how to use this strategy. So I'm going to say good game to this guy right here. And we're just going to move on into one more game. Alright, so right now we are playing on offside against Seppiman. And as you notice, I've taken this strategy one step further. Instead of using, what's it called? Wait, here we go. Place this down. Bam. Alright, so instead of using, what's it called, lightning, I am using deactivated abilities because it is more aggressive when going late. So definitely something worth considering. Right now I'm gonna get 2 ice down just to hopefully help take care of everything. Let's go ahead and sell this and have that running. There we go. So he has a ninja going, and I don't know if he's gonna send me anything else. I might want to go ahead and sell and rebuy one of these. Yep. Gonna go for that. There we go. And hopefully this should catch everything. I think so. Yeah. So the bad thing is our farms are going to be behind because we're not able to greed as much. But the good thing is if we go late game, we should have the late game advantage. Now, he has ninja, which means we already do have the late game advantage. But just simply because of the fact that we have deactivated abilities means that he's not going to be able to slow stuff down. So yeah, really good thing. Anyway, I'm going to go straight for this thing and then we want to upgrade it. Just because he's being so aggressive. So I am quickly going to go for this. Here we go. and might as well sell that. And now I'm gonna wait until I can afford my factory. So I am a little bit behind, but honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm still winning this, and because of the fact that we're going deactivated abilities, we should have a better chance of winning this in the end game. So yeah, I mean, we're still gonna win just because Ninja already fails, like on the spot. If you go Ninja and you see someone going ice, just surrender. I mean, save yourself the 10 minutes. Because you're gonna go late and my temples are just gonna be stronger than yours. Like, I'm sorry to say it, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sell that, go for this. Bam, go for that. Right there, and go for this. Now I want one more factory. And then I want a bunch of BIAs. As many of these as I can get will be quite nice. So he's gonna start rushing with camos. That is fine. I'm just gonna get this up, camo detection, and we'll be okay here. Let me see, am I fine? Yeah, looks like I'm fine. And I'm thinking we can sell these, go for more BIAs here. Just a couple. Then collect everything. And then we start by placing farms down again. I want to go for max BIAs. Just like last time, the principle is basically the same. You don't really want to switch anything up. But here, you do have to play a little bit more defensive. Because we got deactivated abilities this time, instead of lightning. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and collect some of these. Did I forget to upgrade one of these? I think I'm good. Alright. Let's see, we can fit 2 more of these over here. And 2 more down here. Whatever it'll let us, because we have no money. Okay, here we go. Alright, so now we have 10k eco, which is already, like, on its own pretty freaking good. Now I am gonna go for a few ice up the top here. And I'm gonna upgrade all of these to absolute 0. So it looks like he's just rushing me with some basic stuff right now, which is not really gonna do too much, but he's going max BIA as well. So am I, so we're both gonna be trying to basically fill up the entire arena, the entire game with BIAs, and we'll see how it goes. So right now we have 400k, which is pretty good. Next up, we are going to go for a super monkey. Probably might start with one down here. And then the next one right up here. I think that could be okay. Maybe go for this one first of all. And then wait and see. Because we can fit in the middle as well. And over here. But we'll see how that goes. First of all, I'm thinking I want a little bit more eco. I don't want to go for anything until around 22. Around 22, I do want a couple temples though. Just so that we're safe. I could go for a temple up at the top here. And I'm thinking I can probably go for this, like, over here. This kind of, like, meets with everything else. So I'm thinking we will go for the first temple right now. Bam. There we go. We did accidentally swallow a BIA, but that is completely fine. We can just buy them back. No problem, dude. Gonna sell that, and then I am gonna go for this, this, and this. And then we'll go for one more temple. Nice. And that's gonna swallow... Did it? No, it didn't even. We sold that. Alright. So now we're good. And we have all our BIAs. So now we can just continue like this. We want to get around 40k eco. At 40k, that is when I'm slowly going to start selling my BIAs. Maybe we can even get a little bit further. Like, I think we can go to like around 27 or something. So maybe we can even hit 50k. Just because you can fit absurdly many BIAs on this map. So I'm thinking we can go to around 27 or so. I am quickly going to collect all of these just because I haven't been. Here we go. Remember to collect them. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. But trust me, all the extra money really does add up. So it's definitely something you want to be interested in, at least. Anyway, I'm gonna sell a couple of these now, and then I am thinking I cannot fit one here, but I can and should be able to fit one like right here. This should not be within range of anything. It is not. Oops, that is, however. So let's upgrade that, do this, and get a few of these down. He's not able to rush me yet because, like, my defenses kind of outweigh everything. So he can't really do too much here. Also, his temple sacrifices are useless because the ninja, it doesn't do anything. So, yeah, that's just bad. The only thing he has a stall, but I have a temple sacrifice plus a stall. So, like, I would say that in my like version here, I'm definitely better. But yeah, go for this. I could no. I think we'll go for this like right here. Bam, bam, and there we go. Upgrade. Bam, bam, bam. Now we upgrade this. And now I want to sell some more at the top here. We have 50k eco, which is really good. So I'm going to start to slowly sell these. Go for this. I can fit one in the middle up here. Yeah, this one should fit pretty well. So let's do that. And let's go ahead and sell the rest of them. Let's see, I can fit another one over here. I don't know how many more I can fit. Maybe just one. Yeah, I don't really think we'll be able to fit many more. Nah. I'll sell this one though. And then I will go for all of these to max out. But first, I am going to go for a few ice over here. Just because we don't have that many ice yet. And we definitely do want them up. Also, these eyes, I upgrade them to the left side out of habit, but it doesn't actually matter. These are literally just slowdowns that you need to be safe. So I'm going to go ahead and go for like 16 ice. And that should do the trick. Now, we do have a bunch of money at this point, so we can just go ahead and upgrade all of these. Bam, bam, bam. Wait, come on, click my super monkey, thank you. Here we go. Upgrade. Here we go. It's around 37. Don't really want to start rushing it. I do want to start rushing soon though. Just because he doesn't have that much defense up. But round 38 is kind of a little bit too early still. I'm scared that he'll just be able to shred everything. So I'm not going to bother quite yet. But we do have a lot of money. Like, look at this. We have over 2 mil right now. He, of course, has a lot of money too. So he can rush us kind of whenever. But we can rush him back. I'm thinking I want to start rushing him now because we're barely going to lose any eco. So we might as well just go for it. And, of course, he can use slowdowns. Gotta be aware of that. But we do have our deactivated ability, which is going to be pretty nice. He's going to beefy Moabs me. I'm going to go ahead and deactivate his abilities right now. And just so he doesn't have a slowdown. So he might have a boost though. Like I do. Let's see, I'm going to keep on sending. I think we're okay. I don't think we need a boost quite yet. So far we're doing alright. He's gonna beefy Moabs me again. Yeah. He does go down even without a boost. We end up taking the win here, so GG. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.